The last time Banyana Bastao's captain was on the show, we threw her off a bridge. This month, in celebration of her making the SA Olympic team, we decided to throw her off the Orlando Towers and engage her in an activity called Rapp Jumping, which is basically descending on a fixed rope in a standing position facing the ground. Hey, no sweat, Fifi.
I'm not afraid of heights. I've done the bungee jumping before. Being up there, it will be much easier for me. I know what to expect with the height, but with the jump, I'm not sure. It's such a great honor for me to be here. I come from Soweto in Kliptown. While going up there, it's going to be a nice view to view Soweto as a whole, so I'm just lucky to be here.
Refilwe is no stranger to attempting the extraordinary. She's a professional football player after all, a profession not usually considered by the fairer sex.
Well, I was inspired by my brother to be a soccer player. Every morning when they went for training, I would wake up with them. I would watch them training, and I fell in love with the game from an early age. I think I was 6 years old, and I thank God for the God-given talent that I have.
Her talent has led her from playing on the streets of Soweto to captaining Sundowns, whom she capably led to victory in their stream this year.
It's a great honor for me to be the captain of the team. I have to lead by example, motivate them, even though sometimes it's hard, but I have to keep going and be a good role model to the upcoming players.
Rapp jumping was developed as a combat tool by the Australian Army. Descending a building face down allowed a soldier the freedom to fire his weapon accurately if under attack from below. Adrenaline junkies saw a gap and turned it into a sport.
Rapp jumping is going down a high structure facing the ground, I think. For me, it introduced me to extreme sports. I didn't know much about this industry, but since I started working here, it gave me a lot of knowledge and it exposed me to a lot of different sports which are not mainstream, you know.
Even though the instructors look chilled, allowing sport enthusiasts the ability to move like Spider-Man down the face of a building requires safety protocols second to none.
It's very safe. We make sure our instruments, we make sure our devices are up to standards. Everything else, it's safe.
This sport turns the old adage, don't look down, on its head. Challenging your mind and body to say, I'm going to look down, sometimes requires a little persuasion.
There was a time when it was my first time as well. So for me to motivate you, I just need to remember that time, how I felt, and think that that's how you're probably feeling now. Basically, I need to be with you throughout the whole journey. Make you relax, tell you a joke or two. It's like shooting a penalty. Because I know in your mind you want to do this. So all I need to do is just reinforce that you want to do this and you can do this, and yeah, be with you throughout.
Yeah, right now, as I'm here standing on top, I feel a bit nervous. With the Rapp jump, it looks scary, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, good luck, Fifi. Taking on the world at the Olympic Games is going to be a walk in the park after this.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. The only problem was when I was about to get off. But when I went down, it was much easier. I was able to cope with the pressure. So I'm looking forward to the second jump.
Refilwe, along with two other Sundowns colleagues, Andy Siwe and Andile Dlamini, will soon be jetting off to London in search of Olympic glory.
As a team, Banyana team, we're working really hard for the Olympics. We've seen the teams that we've been thrown with. So we'd like to thank Sasol and Safa for organizing the camps that we're having. We are working hard as a team and looking forward to do the best in the Olympics and beyond. We've recently played a tournament in Cyprus. We had a clue how it's going to be like in the Olympics. We played teams of high caliber. So with the Olympics, we just had an idea of how it's going to be like. We're really looking forward to the Olympics and to do better as a team.
Fifi got her first call up to the national side earlier this year and had to adapt quickly to the difference in training methods between club and national level.
With Banyana, we train twice a day and the intensity is very high. With Banyana style, we train once a day, approximately 2 hours maximum. So the training sessions differ because with Banyana we focus more on strength, on fitness, whereas with Banyana style, we are more tactical.
So, Fifi, which is scarier, bungee or Rapp jumping?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee!
Well, bungee jumping goes number 1. It's much scarier than the Rapp jump. Thanks to Sundowns Sky's the Limit for organizing this day for me.
Well, my dear, London's calling. Now you're well and truly mentally prepared to take on the world. Good luck! Sabangena!